Hey guys, how's it going? Just a quick video to give you a taste of what's coming up over the next few weeks. We've got all the Softube plugins to review, including all the channel strips for Console 1. Fantastic. All of them. Basically, if you remember, a little while ago I reviewed the Console 1 from Softube, and I liked it so much I bought one. And then last week, Softube released the new British Class A channel strip for Console 1, and I wrote to Henrik at Softube and I said, any chance of getting a copy to review? And he wrote back and said, yeah, sure, and you know what, I've dumped all the plugin licenses for you so you can try them all out. And so we're going to be reviewing these one by one over the next weeks, and I'm just going to give you a taste of what's in the collection. So we've got the 3 Abbey Road units, and now things decide to go slow and beach ball. We've got the 3 Abbey Road units. Very interesting these. These two have got a switchable band and then cutter boost, and this one just gives 8K boost. Very interesting though, very interesting those. We got the 3 Abbey Road units, and then there's this acoustic feedback one, a bit mysterious. Looking forward to trying that. Acoustic feedback. Then we got this active equalizer, really cool this one. We've got lots of different amps. One of them is the bass amp room. You've got 3 different cabinets, an Ampeg one, and then a 4-bit-12, and some vintage box there. And each one you can move the mic, which affects the tone. And you've got the amp controls and etc. I'm really looking forward to trying that. There's some other ones I'm going to show you in a minute, the guitar ones. I'm interested to see how they stand up against the included Logic ones. So that's the bass amp room. We've got a couple of drummers. We've got the 1973 and the S73. Very cool indeed. Got those. And the FET compressor, modelled on a famous old school compressor. Then there's the couple of vintage effects they released. I think these came out last year, autumn, sometime like that. A doubler and a flanger. And then we've got this focusing EQ. This is really cool. You've got a low cut and an adjustable high cut, and then you've got your 3 bands, cut or boost, and the saturation knob is built into this. It's a really cool one. And then we've got the metal amp room. This is a cool one. You've got 2 cabinets. There's the controls for the amp, and you've got 2 cabinets. Each one has a dynamic and a condenser mic on. You can move those around on the 2 cabinets, and you've got the cabinet balance here per cabinet and phase invert, stereo width, etc. Very looking forward to that one a lot. And you've got the Mutronics Mutator, very odd unit. This does envelope following, gating, LFO effects, filter stuff, very cool. Then what else we got? We've got the Valley People Dynamite, famous old school unit clone. Then we've got this vintage amp room. This is like the bass amp room, but vintage amp room. You've got a Vox, and you've got a Fender or something, and you've got a Marshall. As you slide across, the controls for each amp slide in. Each amp, same thing as the other amps. You've got the mic you can move, which adjusts the tone, etc. And then there's this white amp room. This is just the Marshall, but all the controls are knocked out and fixed. You can't adjust the presence, bass, middle or treble, or the preamp, which is fixed amount of gain. You've just got the master volume and the mic movement to change the tone. That's it. That looks pretty cool. Looking forward to that one. Then we've got the Summit Audio stuff. Really like this. Come on. The Grand Channel here, which is the EQ and the tube leveling amp, but they're available as 2 separate plugins, EQ or the tube leveling amp, if you want to use one or the other rather than the whole thing in combination to save resources. I'm very much looking forward to reviewing these vintage EQs. I love this kind of switchable band EQs. Reminds me of an old console I used to have back in the day. Anyway, we've got that to come. And what else we got? Then we got, well, I've already reviewed this, the saturation knob and the SAR1R reverb and the tube delay. I reviewed these 3 already. The review is on our channel. This is a freebie, by the way. You can get this free from Softube, the saturation knob, and it's a fantastic little plugin. Yeah, I reviewed these already when they were being bundled with the different Focusrite audio interfaces. So we've reviewed those already. They're part of the collection though. But we've also got now the Spring Reverb, which I'm very much looking forward to trying on some reggae. We've got the two Tone Lux Tilt EQ filters. These are very interesting EQ filter units. And we've got the Transient Shaper. I'm very much looking forward to trying that out. We've got the Trident A range, famous, very rare British console channel strip, particularly famed for its ability to make guitars sound great. Used by everyone from Bowie to Oasis. Looking forward to that. And we've got the bigger SAR1 reverb, which is the larger version of the one I already reviewed, the reduced, the lesser featured SAR1R. This one's just got more features. Looking forward to that. We've also got the, I've looked at that already, the Tube Delay. We've got all the Tube Tech stuff, which is based on old Pultec. This is the kind of grand channel, so to speak, classic channel. You've got your two EQs and your compressor, but again they're available individually there if you want to open any of the EQs or the compressor individually to save resources. So we've got all those. Looking forward to that a lot. Again, I love this, you know, switchable band EQ. What else we got? And we've got this passive equalizer, which is really cool. So that's all the plugins, but on top of that, if I just kick in the console 1, I've got the console 1. Now I reviewed this already, and it comes with the SSL 4000E channel strip, right? But now we've also got the 9000K channel strip to check out, and the newly released British Class A console channel strip to check out as well. And because we've now got all the Softube plugins installed on the system, we can now revisit the console 1 review and add some extra things, because now I can show you the mixing and matching of plugins. You know, like here I've got the British Class A channel strip loaded into this channel for console 1, but I can now load any of the installed EQs, the EQ plugins. I can load any of those EQ plugins into just the EQ section of this channel strip for just this channel. I can load any of the installed compressors into just the compressor section of this channel, on only this channel. And I can load any of the shapers or gates plugins that are installed on the system into just the dynamic shaper and gate section of this channel only. And you can mix and match, so we can look at all that. Yeah? So tons of stuff to check out. So if you're at all interested in the Softube plugins and you haven't registered, subscribe to our channel, subscribe, and then you'll get notified when the videos begin uploading. We'll be looking at these plugins with short individual reviews for each of them, and I'm really looking forward to it. So there you go. I'm going to put all the videos into a playlist together, and yeah, so that's what's coming up, and I hope you'll find this interesting. Stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.